Hi Pauline, I just wanted to make this video. You're doing a great job on the blogs. You just need to do some updates on some of the things. So first thing I need to address is when you're making the blogs, especially the ones that pertain to stocks. I've mentioned this before, but just want to clarify it. So if I click on this blog, like one artificial intelligence stock predicted to outperform these two, which are very popular AI stocks, that was good. Problem is there's no stock listed to actually buy that will outperform it. So it's going through all this information, but the problem is there was no actual stock listed for this one to buy. And I gave that suggestion of SMCI, which is doing well, as you could add as a block, like maybe 500 words, or put it at the beginning, put it at the end, SMCI as a stock to add to this one as one to buy, because as a reader it looks good, but there's no information actually about what stock to buy that will outperform it. So the article actually doesn't talk about it, so it needs to be fixed. That's the problem with ChatGPT. It's a good tool, but you got to give it sometimes detailed instructions or it just won't do it correctly. So if you could modify that one and add SMCI, if you don't know how to do it, I could change it. This one you need to change if you could do that. I'm going back and waiting on these other ones. Now, these other ones, you can just leave them alone, but I do want to address what's wrong with them. So once a month, I'm going to be giving you stocks, like for the month of October, which you did, next month November, about which ones to buy. So this one you just made, again, there's no actual trending stocks that are listed on this. So you need to tell ChatGPT what are the top trending stocks that you suggest for this. And also Yahoo Finance, we don't need to worry about editing in this blog because it's not going to probably rank that well, just because Yahoo Finance is very competitive. So this blog it's okay, but I would refrain from talking about other major stock websites because they're not going to rank like Yahoo Finance, which I'm going to talk about, and MarketWatch, another one. It's just too competitive to talk about those. So I would stay away from talking about other blog sites. So if you could fix this one, but these other ones you don't need to fix, like the penny stock, swing trade. So if I click on this blog here, there's issues with it. It doesn't actually list any stocks to buy for October. So it looks nice. Let's refresh it, see if it loads a little bit fast. Here we go. I like that you have the key points. I like that you have this going on with the stock symbols. And if you read through it, it does, I think, list SNDL. Okay, that's one stock, SNDL. But there's no information about 7 different stocks to buy on this. It gives information like how to buy them. These are like tactics, trading strategies you can use. But if a reader's reading this, like entry point, stop, yes, that's good information. Good picture here. But there needs to be like something actually written, and this article should be a little bit longer. It needs to be like addressing 7 actually different stocks. It may take a little bit longer, but we'll do this once a month, like listing the different types of different stocks and why. You don't need pictures with them. I mean, you could if you want, but it's not. It's like it defeats the whole purpose of the blog if there is no information about the stocks. It's like it's misleading for the reader. So you don't need to redo this one. You don't need to redo or add anything to these other monthly stocks. Just leave them alone. But this one, since it's pertaining to 2030, which is a long time, I mean 5 more years, this one I would like for you to update it. If you need help with that, I can do it. Okay, next I want to show you what we're going to do about finding information here. MarketWatch.com. So I want you to use Yahoo Finance and also MarketWatch because both of them are good. And let's eliminate the other one, Fool.com, because it's just listing basically blogs about stocks to buy. and we don't need more articles about that. So we can still write about it, but at this point I want to stay to latest news. So if I click on latest news here on this, the Yahoo Finance, what I'd like for you to do next is I want to get all this information in a screenshot. So I'm going to go up here and change it to zoom 33%. I'm also going to change this to 33%. I'm going to copy all this, making sure I get this information on the bottom because it is about personal finance. Let's see if we can get all of it here. Yeah. So I'm going to copy this all here. Come on. And then I'm going to just put it right here. You already know how to do all this. I'm just showing you just in case. This one, copy it right from here. And then what I'd like for you to do is kind of give ideas of what you think sticks out to you from these articles. You can actually look at these blogs and say, oh, I find this interesting. So I'd like for ChatGPT to do this. And so what we're going to do is ask ChatGPT to rank it according to which ones you think are the best, the star system and all that. So I'm just going to give you a suggestion how to do this. It's pretty simple. You're just using your own brain to give suggestions because our brain, I think, comes up with better ideas than ChatGPT according to what we think was good. And if ChatGPT thinks it's not going to be easy to rank, then it won't let you, or we'll say, well, let's not do that one. But basically, just pick out stuff that you find interesting to you. So I'm going to go back and change this to 100%. I'm going to pick ones I find interesting. And they may not be interesting to you. Every person's different, but this is good. Or like, okay, I have two screenshots. One of Yahoo Finance. I'm talking to ChatGPT right now. And one of MarketWatch. I'm going to pick 5 of the ones I think are the most interesting. And I want you to let me know if those are going to be easy to rank on Google. High traffic, low competition. So from Yahoo Finance, I like this one. Gold nears 4,000. I like that number. Wow, gold's already at $4,000 an ounce. That's insane. So I like that one. You can also mention ones that you don't like. I don't like this Amazon Prime big deal. That has nothing to do with stocks, and that's going to be done with by October 7th and 8th. So by the time I write this blog, the information is not going to be even relevant. I'm going to scroll down here. Since I am interested in buying a house for the future, when will mortgage rates go down to 5%? I like that one. That's interesting. I don't know if it's too competitive. Okay, let's go to MarketWatch. I like this one about Netflix. Let's see if that one's good. This one about Google sounds intriguing, about AI. The IBM one sounds interesting, but I think you mentioned to me that before that one's too competitive. Okay, as food prices rise, what keeps consumers dining out? I like that one about food inflation or food prices because they are relevant to today. People are talking about food prices all the time, going up too high. ETFs, I find that one interesting because ETFs are more ETFs than stocks. That's crazy. Didn't know that. I thought there were more stocks. ETFs are becoming very popular, I guess. I don't know, this one about retire, divorce for 25 years and have 3.2 million saved. That's a lot of money at that point. I don't know if that one's going to be too competitive. It's even worth writing about. All right, so those are my suggestions. Let me know what this other guy says. You should have 15% of your portfolio in gold. Yeah, he's probably just saying that because gold is going like crazy right now. So I guess maybe you could combine this guy saying that investors should invest 15% of their portfolio in gold, and along with $4,000 an ounce in gold might sound interesting. All right, so go ahead and give me some long tail keywords that are going to be easy to rank. On these suggestions, I need 5. Your top ones, go ahead and give me that star system. Let's look at it. Alright, I talked a lot here. Interesting what it's coming up. So it's kind of cool as a star system for SEO score. It tells you why. Keyword density, or KD, I guess, is the how hard it is with the keyword competition. All right, primary keywords. I did tell it to give me longer keyword phrases, more than just 4 words. I think that's going to be easier to rank, so it did that, which is good. See, these are, it's saying all in 2025. That's good. I mean, because we're writing so many blogs that even though it doesn't say 2026, 2025 is still 3 more months. So that's good. That's fine, and the URL should match that. So that's basically the video. You already know how to do the next parts. But maybe this might help out. So I guess the purpose of this video in a nutshell was to show you if you do have any blogs written about stocks, make sure that ChatGPT actually gives you a list of stocks and why. That's very important. And then I wanted to also add Market Watch. I wanted to add shrinking the screen so you can maximize the amount of blog titles. And then I also wanted to emphasize your own suggestions, what you think ranks well. Because if you just go by ChatGPT and what they suggest, most of the time I've seen they just suggest, oh, AI, buy this AI stock because maybe ChatGPT is AI, so they're always talking about AI. It's almost like it's overly concentrated on that blog topic. So this is good. You could even write the next 5 blogs on this, or you could do the screenshots. So yeah, keyword competition, that's the main thing. If you're gonna write a blog, it's gotta be easy words to rank, otherwise it's not gonna get any traffic, and these are really long tail keyword phrases. So for example, if you just had Netflix stock and you wrote a blog about Netflix stock, you're wasting your time because it's not long enough. This one pertains to 2025, so that's good. If you just wrote about Google stock, this is better. It's got as AI 2025. Food prices, if you just wrote about that, or rising food prices, it's too short. Will mortgage rates go down? If you just wrote a blog about mortgage rates by itself, you're wasting your time. It's too competitive. So that's why you got to have these long tail keyword phrases for it. So yeah, hope this video helps. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks again, Pauline, for your help.